all these years, but anytime people die, everybody is shaking. Everybody is subdued. Everybody is on his knees. Everybody is asking questions. Is that all? I don't know. A year been war, so what basa, woman names Yanko Benkum, Yanko Nifa, a big crowd saw them, but they can't find anything to cheer them up. And see, been war. Yet the Bayan Sano, the Benum Sasa, but one no Musano Swa, when it's better to what next? A year see your woman near maybe what, yet to be chassis at that. Head fitty, been one chassis, I try see a bit church and near maybe I say, but who said, or which church a woman to me, Chenquay yet. I don't see, and I made dear. My mother said, Papa na ofi a soldier will buy it, no back catch us have mammy catchable. You will not be all. You will rip your pa, or to me again in a year. Meaning the war. No, be brave. I will see Mawa a ginny. So. Na se wujibi di kwadia eni da so wo ho ma se wuji tum se wo abre ya wo boy you know say wo hwano na wo hia obi obechiro no be opa wasetsem aniema betuto yi a na wo se Yesu pe asomdwe bi aba wa kuma mu no obi eni ho tumi di ma. And to say yes to catch up will say, share, make him ear, tap your pee or hop, and then see Jimmy D, Jinyan Kupodi. Chungu Pipanuna frat, Christo so crack and qua. Now we are signing a soul or homawa, as they say, we are Mwidma, and Lopa, Evia, any other. So, friends, as I reflect on what Jesus said, Paul has an image for us to take a look to help us understand a little better about death, what death is. And we can find this text in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. He said, for we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built with human hands. That tent God has for those who put their faith and trust in Him. That tent is not made with human hands. Every building you see around have been constructed with human hands. But this one God gives you, never constructed with human hands. And that's God's promise to you and to me. As if for we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. So, metaphor here, Paul, edi tenti, chain or say, yeni pedwe, it is a wasi tent. Now, I never come person of your test and he said, Paul, oh, Kenya Missemno, I'm finding you and two of yours. Oba, now don't know no your helper or so. But he was making his own tent, selling, making money to support his ministry. And he came to see, said, hey, sir, brother, here, and he said, tent, who see tent, a woman to me, drink, to me, boo, who sit there to me, boo. na who sɛ ɔwɔ so tumi de nipa kɔ no otumi hu sɛ tent ne ase ayɛ ti ne wu a yɛbɛwu no ɛsɛ ɔde to ho ayi mfoni bi kyerɛ sɛ hwɛ nyɛ nkurɔfoɔ sɔre anɔpa na wɔn kɔ adwuma wɔn sɔre na wɔn akɔ na wɔn aba na wɔn kɔ McDonald na wɔn kɔ ha na wɔn ne nyinaa akyi no what is behind their lives ɛno ano no sɛ no nkwa na woyɛ deɛ ɛdeɛ this is the time to stop and pause yɛwo me mmɛtu sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a yɛwo no ɔmui obi a yɛwo no bi awu ɛnɛ mete hɔ na mehwɛ a wɔn na yɛhu sɛ na wɔn yɛ mmɔfra no wɔn ne mpanimfoɔ wɔ yɛ kurom mu ne ade mpanimfoɔ na yɛbaa na wɔn yɛ mpanimfoɔ no obiara yɛ de wɔn ni hɔ bio obiara nkɔ ne kurom na ɔnhwɛ wɔn sɛ saa ade no wɔ hɔ na ɛno no ɛne nti na yɛ fa adwene Paul say ɛbiri bi bɛba nipadua yɛbɛdwira gu sɛ wompo yɛbɛdwira gu na ɔsɛ yɛdwira gu a Awurade ɔbɛma yɛn nhyɛanan mu ɔbɛma yɛn replacement saa replacement no nyɛ nsa na yɛde si ɛyɛ Onyame ɛna osi na wodwene saa de no ho sɛ wodwene ho a ɛdɛn na woyɛ yɛtie ato ho asɛ metie saa sister if na me ne kasa first about ato wobɛpɛ sɛ ato bɛyɛ wo nua wobɛpɛ sɛ ato bɛyɛ wo uncle except sɛ wagya yɛ hɔkɔ because the kind of character generosity kindness the love ana ɛwɔ papa mu a ɔda n'adi ɛkyerɛ na ɛyɛ soronko ɛna obi kura aka kyerɛ sɛsi atome ba o yɛ bɔbɔden yɛ yin kakra me ba metumi ɔsɛ owie so a na wase ama wo pasa fakɔ ato knew in his spirit he felt that life is not about me by myself it's about selflessness it's about giving but Jesus can send be one or say men struggle for treasures that moths will eat or thieves will break into. So, wo time na say, obey sika no na obepie gu a da kokrofo beba be hwani nyina akọ obey or say yenye treasures and say gudia ebeta hoda. Now Jesus explained it over and over. Say anytime you show kindness to anybody, you show compassion to anybody, anytime you see that your friend is in need and you help, you are building treasures for yourself. What for Christ so Christ and Christ expects you to show kindness and love to other people. And then we are celebrating the life of Ato. Toronto. Toronto. Anna. Toronto. But quietly we just legacy be wa who say wa only 19 no betumi asua bibi efini ho. Nti say Yesu okasa hwe ma empreja padia akromfo tumi wia de o chere say we japadia nyina ni wiase dia anya wagba unka ho ayan miti say Nigeria ni bi yesi hama owu a yempensi no otumi di hama no koe me sure say the see no pa awen na chi jama yesi ni wie pe na grofo ko ahu pa no tu ka ni sade besekwa into wobetunu mu yi adamfo ewi ase ye ya hoho wo ha o ye twam mama ewi ase no enye ode too much na uwe iwo nyame wate na afesuso enye se wonkwa so ye twam na a simple so just recognize say there is something beyond us. Let us recognize that we need God in our lives. Let's recognize that we need Jesus into our hearts. Let's do so. Now, that text here, Paul, and it's saying, me pese me di enema me nsebi echemu na me di baby. Or say, if this earthly tent we live in is destroyed, it's very clear a time will come it will be destroyed. Which tells you also that life is temporal. Life will not woman is no. And you are sad now. You are what? If people do, then you move a time and do obey chasso. Obey chasso. And no na na Yesu o kana sam se if you run onim da a profile baba nko baba we fit the machine gun where you ready, but they will always don't know. Even choir to a giant heart, suddenly those of us who know, it tells you that God still emphasizes the point. Say, life is temporal and the master can come at any time. Are you ready when the Savior should come? Life we a temporal and yet forever. Now say a temporal and I say you be anywhere da. And yeah, we dream or china. Now we dream or china we a day. What should Christo I find the soul cry dream qua. Now, brah, why you shouldn't so when in the cassette every day? Do you have a time of personal devotion where you talk to God and God talks to you? And what you learn from the scriptures, do you put into action? Or you just go and come back? And answer why you want to say, so who say, or no crown, or yard into no, so something to me, medium family. Yeah, me also from the clock with yes, when you number Bumakunta Wati. And into man yet to say, who sure suffering to know, Ubepimha. Ye Christoph, so you know, yeah, because at least it is encouraging that I'm hearing different people talk about Ato's legacy. Now, the fact that people are driving all the way from Virginia, New Jersey to come here tells you a lot about Ato. And a also so